New to Dallas, your AC is not your friend in July. And here is how home warranty has helped people stop crying in their refrigerator for air. I have a special guest for you guys today, and I am super, super pumped. I have Gabriel. He is one of my go to home warranty peeps. Well, not even peeps, vendors. So, Gabriel, tell us a little bit about you, how they can find you on all the social medias, and yeah, all the things.
Awesome, awesome. Well, my name, as you already stated, my name is Gabriel McLane. Definitely excited to be here. And definitely excited to have this conversation with you about home warranties. We've definitely been partnering for a while, and it's been awesome and amazing. A little bit about me. I've been in the home warranty industry now almost 15 years. Almost 15 years. It's crazy to think of how long it's been, but almost 15 years. I've enjoyed every moment. I've learned a lot. I've been a part of the real estate industry on the highs and the lows, but definitely excited to share some of the great things about home warranties.
Yes. Okay. And also, just a quick little plug. Just tell them how they can like find you on socials. You've been doing socials? You've been singing more. I've been seeing all the things, man.
I'm trying. Sometimes I get too busy, but there's a lot of things I'm like I should do some more on social media. I know social media is the most important thing to be connecting with right now. So yes, social media, Instagram, I believe it's Gabriel McLane 1111, Facebook GTAS 88. I think that's everything else is GTAS 88, but Gabriel McLane 1111 on IG. So yeah,
Okay, awesome. Well, and I'll also put everything in the description below to you guys so that y'all can
perfect.
go check him out and follow him. So let's start simple because, everyone's at different levels. And I always
Yes.
like to make sure, the basics are covered. So,
Yes.
what exactly is home warranty?
What is a home warranty? That's the big question a lot of people ask. And the best way that I answer that is home warranty is pretty much it's coverage for your home, which is designed to help absorb the financial burden that homeowners have to deal with when things break. Unfortunately, we know that you can move into a home and all of a sudden your major system may go down, your AC may go down, your refrigerator may go out, and you want to have a home warranty to be able to cover for those things. So simply, once you have a home warranty, you call the home warranty. They'll send a contractor out. You do pay a service call fee. They'll send a contractor out. He'll diagnose it. As long as it's what's included in your plan, that company will go ahead and repair, or replace that item for you. So saving homeowners thousands of dollars at the end of the day by taking advantage of a home warranty.
Thousands
Thousands
of
of
dollars. Yeah.
dollars. I've seen it.
Yeah, I feel like we have to emphasize that because I hear from a lot of clients or just people in general who are like, I don't know what a home warranty really does. Like, does it really help you? And so I'm glad that you said that because it does help people save thousands. Um,
Thousands of dollars.
Hello. And
Thousands.
so if I am a new homeowner in Dallas and my AC breaks in the middle of July, what does that like what would one person do to like make a claim? Like can you walk us through that?
Yes. So the claim process is fairly simple in the home warranty industry. Traditionally, what you can do is just call in the 800 1-800 number. And once you call in, you'll simply talk to a rep and say, hey, this is what's going on. My AC broke. It's July here in Texas. It's extremely hot, and that's the only time our ACs decide to break when it's the hottest point of the year. But simply, you'll tell them what's going on, and they'll simply say, hey, I'm going to get you in contact with a contractor and get them scheduled to come out there to look at that issue for you so we can see if it's something that's covered and make sure that we can get it resolved for you. So the process is fairly simple. Traditionally, you'll hear back from a contractor within, sometimes 3 to 4 business hours, if not sooner than that. But once you're on their schedule, they'll let you know, hey, I'm coming out to diagnose that issue. And that's how the
Yes.
ball
Okay.
starts to roll.
And two, like what is like because I'm sure you have plenty of stories just like I do, because being in real estate, I mean, it's like there is something new every day. Not one day is the same, which
At all.
is it's like it's a good thing, but sometimes it
It's
could be a
right,
bad thing.
right. It's the fun part of it. It's the fun
It
part of
is.
what we do.
It is the fun part, man. And if you're not having fun, like, why are you doing it? So,
Why are you here?
hello. So, I wanted to hear kind of like a little story of like, not a horror story, maybe we can save that one to the end, but what is a story that, because you've been in it for 15 years, that someone has called in, done a claim, and like they wow the person? Like they were like, man, I didn't really expect y'all to do much.
Wow, wow. There's
If you
so
can
many.
think of one.
I don't know. There's so many stories. So many stories. One that I would go with, probably recent. Actually, probably one of the most recent ones that happened. There was a homeowner who actually had just moved into their brand new home. Everything, as we all know, everything works perfectly fine before you get into your house. It's right when you start to move in that sometimes you start to have some issues. That's actually what happened with this homeowner. He had just moved into his home and was there for maybe about a week, and the AC unit went out. Now, one good thing is that I had already had a whole conversation with this homeowner, and as you know, I try to be as hands-on as possible because the biggest thing is, as we're learning, is knowledge is power. Without fully understanding what the home warranty is and how to fully take advantage of it, you don't know what to do or what not to do. But I was able to kind of coach this person when they were getting ready to purchase their warranty and make sure that we got the right plans and package selected for them. So they moved in within a week. They called, hey, Gabe, my AC unit is not blowing. And it wasn't the hottest point of the year, but it was definitely around that time where, it was getting pretty hot. So he called in. I said, hey, you have the coverage. Go ahead and make that phone call. Called in. I think the contractor came out the following day. And I think couple of minutes, the contractor was out there and he was like, yeah, this AC unit is no good. You're going to have to completely change out both the outside and inside unit. They have to be completely replaced.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
made that phone call. We ended up sending a contractor back out and completely got that entire HVAC unit changed out. Now, the real big, I know this is kind of like the small version of telling the story, but the behind the scenes stuff is understanding that HVAC unit by itself for that homeowner would have cost him about 15 grand to change both that inside and outside unit themselves. 15 grand. And literally they just paid a service call fee of $95. We had a contractor. We went and got the parts. The contractor came back out and put all of that in. Scheduled a day to just come back out and fix that, but put both in brand new outside and inside unit. So the homeowner literally called me and said, "You have been a lifesaver because
I'm
I don't know
sure.
where I would have came up with $15,000." So definitely,
Yeah.
definitely a win story. That makes me feel good. I love having those moments and getting those phone calls back from those homeowners that said, "Hey, you know what? You guys came out, resolved this issue, and me and my family are so excited that we didn't spend $15,000 on a brand new HVAC unit."
I know, because it makes it so worth it too. And to, especially since you just paid to buy this house and then you walk in with a
Yes.
$15,000 surprise. No, thank you. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
So
Exactly.
that's why I have to stress to people like get a home warranty. And two, I guess, AC is like the number one thing that people do client claims on. But my question for you is like, what are some other like most common things that people do home warranty claims on?
So HVAC, as you stated, HVAC is probably one of the biggest things that I recommend home warranties for. I mean, we get calls on microwaves when the microwave go out, when the oven is out, dishwasher. I've actually had some homeowners that were the wife called and she was like, "Listen, I've been having to wash dishes by hand the past few months." Because we have not got we haven't called in to file a claim on our dishwasher. And I'm like, why don't you guys just call and file the claim? We'll send someone out to get that back up and running. And listen, literally, she was upset. She's mad at her husband. To be honest with you, so
I'm
I
sure.
tell some people, hey, I keep relationships together.
Yeah.
Because yeah, she was pretty upset of having to wash those dishes, and I'm like, call us, we'll go ahead and get a contractor out and get that back up and running for you. So that's exactly what happened. So dishwashers, microwave, oven, refrigerators. Definitely, we get a lot of calls on refrigerator claims as well. So, and plumbing. Plumbing is probably the next big thing that I would say we deal with as well.
And then I'm curious too, like, what are the things that y'all decline? Like, that you're like, no, don't call me. I'm sure people call y'all like, sorry, one of my lights are not working. Like, what are the things that people are like,
And
decline? Home warranty does
right,
not cover that.
right. Well, the biggest thing that I get calls for, oftentimes, well, what we say in home warranty is you have to understand home warranty is for normal wear and tear. Very important that you understand normal wear and tear. It's not because your 4-year-old decided to take their toys and flush them down the toilet. Now you want to call the home warranty. That's not what we're for. So definitely don't call us for anything that was not due to normal wear and tear. That's very important. We also get a lot of calls that will fall on homeowners insurance, and sometimes people have they kind of get us mixed up. Is a home warranty the same as a homeowners insurance? No, they're totally different. And the best way that I describe that is homeowners insurance will cover for the structural portion of your home, as well as what we call acts of God. Now, the home warranty does not cover for anything considered acts of God. I think we had what was it called? The big snowmageddon or something like that that happened some years back
What was
where
it?
we had that big freeze.
Yes, what was it called though? It was like Dallas, I don't know,
Yeah,
Antarctica, but like Dallas, Antarctica, something like
yeah.
that.
So when we had that, now you have to understand those are acts of God. So home warranties do not cover for that. So I had a lot of people calling saying, my pool is not working, my pool filter, my pool motor went out because of such. And unfortunately, those fall on acts of God, and that's what you will call your homeowners insurance for. So definitely understanding that homeowners insurance and home warranty companies are not the same, as well as understanding normal wear and tear. Please make sure that the issue is based off normal wear and tear. So.
Yeah, no toys down the toilet. Got
No
it.
toilet down the toilet. That will not count as normal wear and tear.
Yes, it will be declined. It wouldn't be right if I didn't tell you that if you are someone who is needing guidance when it comes to buying, selling, or investing in real estate in the Dallas Fort Worth area, set up a strategy session. There are so many people who have met me on YouTube who now have keys or who have now sold and got new keys. And that could be you too. So make sure that you schedule that strategy session. Let's get back to it.
Yes.
And then I guess my other couple questions for you would be too, like, what are some questions that people should ask, home warranty reps before they sign up?
Ah, that's cool. Cool. I'm happy you asked that. What should you ask before you sign up for a home warranty? Number one, you want to make sure that the rep for the home warranty company is available. That is the biggest thing. You want to make sure that you can get in contact with the rep. Many people think home warranties are all the same, and I tell everybody home warranties are not all created the same. They're totally different. Once you start getting into on the outside, they seem to be the same. And sometimes you'll see pricing fluctuate. And people are like, well, I'm going to go with the cheapest one. Well, if you go with the cheapest one, sometimes you may not get the great service. As well as if you
Which
go with the most expensive one, you may find out that you're still not getting the greatest service. But what I tell everyone, you want to make sure that you have the opportunity to speak with the rep. You want the rep to be available because whenever things start to get sticky, if you cannot reach your rep, guess what? You're kind of lost in la la land at the end of the day, or you're at the mercy of an 800 number. But us as reps, and that's one thing that I say, there's a lot of home warranty companies you can go to, but they don't have reps. They don't have people that's available that you can actually call. They want you to just call the 800 number, wait on hold, and talk to whoever answers. You want to be able to build a relationship with that rep and say, hey, you know what? I need some help if I need some help, or even ask questions to be able to know exactly how do I take advantage of this home warranty. So definitely make sure you can communicate with the rep. Ask them about their coverage. Always ask about the coverage. Ask them what are the limits. You want to make sure that you understand limits because every home warranty comes with some form of limits. But it's very important that you get the opportunity to understand, hey, what is my limit? Is this limit going to be enough for, I have a $10,000 oven. And if the home warranty is only going to cover for $2,000 worth of that oven, then maybe you don't need to go with that plan or that home warranty company. You want to make sure that the coverage is going to be sufficient enough to be able to cover what you need. So ask the rep, what are their limits? Ask the rep, what is the process for filing a claim? That's huge as well. A lot of people don't want to file claims because they've spent too much time on hold filing a claim to file a claim. So those are probably my three nuggets I would say. Make sure the rep is available, ask about limits, as well as ask about the process for filing a claim.
I love that. That all in itself is just nuggets on nuggets on nuggets. So, guys,
Yeah.
if you did not write that down, take it, rewind this, and write those questions down because I think that the more information you have when it comes to home warranty, the less reluctant you'll be about actually purchasing something that helps you.
Exactly.
And then, of course, my final and last question for you, Gabe, is for my sellers, all right? So we've been talking a lot for the buyers. For my sellers, does it make sense for them to do a home warranty? Does it really help them sell faster? Kind of, touch base on that.
Great question as well. Seller's coverage. I am a big fan of seller's coverage. And the best way that I can tell you how important it is, NAR and TR did a study on seller's coverage. They said homes with seller's coverage sell a whole lot faster over asking price by applying one thing: seller's coverage. The big benefit of seller's coverage is it helps your client once again be able to sell that property when it's on the market, as well as it helps them to market that property. You say so if you have someone going out and looking at hundreds of homes, if they notice that you have some level of coverage on this home, they'll feel more comfortable about purchasing. The buyer will feel more comfortable about purchasing that property because they know, what, this homeowner actually cares about their home and they have some level of coverage. So that means that they're trying to make sure that if something does break, they get those items fixed and resolved. And if you don't have that on your home, if you're going and seeing a whole bunch of houses that don't have any coverage, then they're just like, this is a regular home. This is just a regular home. But this home is going to stand out because it has coverage on it. So coverage definitely helps. I'll tell you about one story that I had that I love to share about seller's coverage. This was when seller's coverage was completely free. Unfortunately, the industry does not have completely free seller's coverage anymore. But there was an agent who would always put seller's coverage on our properties for our clients. This was when it was free. And normally she would kind of tell them during that listing presentation. And I remember the homeowner had it was an HVAC issue. And that's here in Texas. We are always having HVAC issues because we utilize our HVAC system so much more. So she had an HVAC issue. She didn't call the home warranty company first. She actually called her own contractor to come out and take a look at it. The contractor said he was going to charge her thousands of dollars to repair that. So this seller just called her agent and her listing agent and said, listen, I've spent so much money trying to get this home ready for the market, getting this house ready for us to sell. But unfortunately, I have no more money. We're going to have to take this off the market. The agent immediately said, no, call the home warranty. Remember we talked about putting listing coverage on it. You have listing coverage on it. Call the home warranty and see what they're going to say. She called us, paid a service call fee. We came out, and I think at that point, the service call fee was somewhere around $75. She spent $75. We came out and fixed that HVAC unit just for that $75 service call fee that day. So that agent and that homeowner was so in love with the benefits of a home warranty, and they were able to close that deal. So hey, I love it. Seller's coverage, take advantage of it. If you're not, it's something that's going to definitely help you sell that property, as well as be there if something does fail during that listing period.
And see, that's why it's so important to have great vendors and then vendors who actually explain their product. Because I think sometimes as an agent, like we're like agent slash coach slash teacher slash therapist slash literally, etc. So it feels good that like I can bring on my vendors that I trust to actually help people. And I love these stories because it's so true. Like, your home warranty is a partner with you. They partner with you to make sure that you can maintain your property. And so I just think if you don't have home warranty, get it. And then if you're buying new or pre-loved, I don't like to say pre-owned, but pre-loved, you need a home warranty because some things just, don't fall underneath that home insurance. So
Exactly.
thank you so much for giving us the tea, breaking it down because once again, some people do get the whole home warranty and home insurance mixed up. I
Yes.
will say it in the beginning of this career. I know I kind of did. But of course, I'm way past that now. And
Yes.
I don't know, I'm just happy that you're able to explain it. Tell them one more time where they're able to find you online. I don't know if you told us your the company and then how they can contact you. Phone number if you feel comfortable giving that
Definitely.
out.
Once again, my social media, you can find me on Instagram. It's Gabriel McLane 1111. Facebook, I believe it may be the same, or it's GTAS88. Forgive me. I think I've just recently changed those things. My contact number is 469-206-8745. Definitely, you can call me, text me at any time. Like I said, I'm extremely hands-on. I want to make sure that I empower everyone to fully understand how to fully take advantage of that. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I will put all his information below, guys, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much, Gabe.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And I trust that this video has brought you value. So with that being said, make sure you hit that subscribe button, you like it, and you share with a friend that you believe this can help. And next week, we will be talking about Bishop Arts and why does this neighborhood continuously go viral. So make sure you stay tuned. See you then.